Downtown Los Angeles. That's the location for the Grizzlies. One of the best defensive big men in the league. Jaren Jackson Jr. looking to have a huge impact tonight as they get ready for action here in Los Angeles. Grizzlies, Lakers, coming up next. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. And alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. With Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. The wing pair, it's Caldwell Pope and Wells. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Morant in at the point. And for Los Angeles, in the forward positions, James and Hachimura. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. Stan, we expect to see a lot of action inside tonight. Both of these teams have powerhouse front courts.
Yeah, Kevin, it could get very, very physical down low. You're right about that. It is size versus size. They're going to be fighting for position, fighting for every rebound, Kevin. It's kind of like an old school energy to this matchup.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Now, here's Doncic. Pass to James. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
From way back there. I mean, LeBron's just showing off now.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, earlier I spoke with J.J. Redick. We talked about the game plan he has in place for Ja Morant. Coach was forthcoming, saying it's no secret you need to turn him into a shooter. If he gets a step at the rim, you already lost that battle. He can drain a few from outside, but we are willing to live with that. Appreciate the honest answer. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you.
Well, his ability to sniff out these shot-blocking opportunities really defines Jackson Jr.'s defensive game.
Wells kicks to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Morant. Doncic with the block. Edey, an easy 2 points on the layup. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Hachimura, the pass to LeBron. Doncic outside. Fires the 3. Edey with the rebound.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Pass to Morant. Shot clock at 6. Back to Edey. Wells wide open. They get it again. Outside for Caldwell Pope. And it's off from three-point range. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Morant against Doncic. There's Jackson with the 3. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
Well, Jackson brings so much value with his ability to space the floor.
In recent seasons, availability has been a problem for Ja Morant. Greg, dig into that a little bit.
From a league suspension to multiple injuries, Morant has missed a significant amount of time, but we know when he's on the court, he's a game changer.
What a unique skill set Jaren Jackson Jr., coach, brings to the floor.
No question, Kevin. He's a two-way player, a defensive player of the year who also has proven he can be a primary scorer, and he can score it from the three-point line, or he can put it on the floor and go to the basket. Plus, he's got a post game. This is one of the most versatile players in the league. Well, the son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. plays the game with great instincts, particularly on the defensive end. You can see he learned the game growing up.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's LeBron. And that time, also a missed shot.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Doncic outside. Fires from way outside. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Wells with it. Working on James. And Jackson throws it down.
Yeah, it took plenty of skill and athletic ability for Jackson Jr. to pull that off.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Lakers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
At the line for the Lakers, DeAndre Ayton, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, look, he's a double-double machine. DeAndre Ayton gives this team something every team needs: size.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And Coach Van Gundy, the big name for Memphis is John Morant, but his superstar trajectory hitting a little bit of turbulence.
Well, some of those troubles were self-inflicted, Kevin, but also questions about his high-flying style. As he said himself, the falls can take it out of you.
Lakers trail by 8. Doncic finds Hachimura. Here's Reeves. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Wide open shot is on the money.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop him?
Here's Wells. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Nice handoff by Caldwell Pope, making a well-timed pass.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. Down low, and Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, always amazing to watch a man Ayton's size fly up there like that.
And here's Morant. Scoreless thus far. Tries to the hoop. Oh, he misses the dunk.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Reeves the pass to Hachimura. Kicks it out to James. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Wells. And James with the basket on the assist by Hachimura.
No question James has the green light from anywhere. That mid-range is just another area where he's dangerous.
Now here's Jackson. 8 points for him. Lays it up off the glass. Jackson's got 10 points in the game.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Back to Reeves. Reeves with the screen for Hachimura. Over Jackson. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, some energy from Ayton there.
Morant passes to Jackson. Jackson a screen on Reeves. And Jackson throws it down.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. James misses. Memphis leading by 7. Caldwell Pope pass to Morant. Pass to Jackson. Shoots over Hachimura. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Now here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, this is what they want from Ayton. Play big.
Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Morant. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Caldwell Pope.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. Jake LaRavia comes in for Austin Reeves. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Zach Edey. Santi Aldama comes in for Wells. And it's Ty Jerome in for Caldwell Pope. James finds LaRavia. Doncic outside. Shoots over Jerome. And again, no good by the Lakers. Makes it off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
Well, look, Aldama is a very good passer out of the front court.
Back to Doncic. Kicks it out to James. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. James has got 8 points.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Morant passes to Aldama. Now here's Jackson. Vanderbilt defending. Back to Aldama. Up top, Morant. James defending. And that one's good, Morant.
Well, that's Morant, always applying the pressure.
Lakers trail by 6. Doncic passes to James. Ayton against Clark. Doncic outside. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Some changes for the Lakers. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. And Smart subbed in for LeBron. Then for the Grizzlies, Williams, he's checked in for Jackson. And Conchar subbed in for John Morant. Jerome with it, guarded by Doncic. Jerome with it. Over Doncic. Jerome, no good. Lakers trail by 3. Pass to Doncic. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Doncic has got 7.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey, Kevin. The Grizzlies back among the top teams in the West after a down season in 2023-24. John Morant said, quote, "The confidence never left. As far as chemistry, we've been around each other for a while and we know each other well. This is my team. I'm confident in my team every step of the way." Back to you.
They play with swagger. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Here's Doncic. Brandon Clark picking up that last basket. And finished off by Doncic.
Stunning the crowd and the defense with that one. What a show from Doncic.
Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Now, here's Clark. Picked by Clark. To the inside. Rebound the Lakers. LaRavia inside. He's guarded by Williams. And that one's good. LaRavia. And so here's Memphis. They trail by 1. Here's Conchar. Guarded by Smart. Clark. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Pass to Doncic. And here is Vanderbilt. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. And the Lakers lead by 2.
Well, hey, you give him some daylight, he can knock it down.
And Jerome has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. 44 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Over in the corner, Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Clark, and it's Clark with the jam.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
And for the Lakers, they're shooting pretty efficiently out there. It is in 48% in the first quarter. Pass to Doncic. From deep. It's Clark with the rebound. Here's Conchar. Guarded by Doncic. Jerome passes to Conchar. Tries it from 19. It's been all about Luka Doncic for LA. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Right back after this break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Well, their defense was incredible. Wreaking havoc and coming up with steals left and right. Just a tremendous effort.
They've got Smart, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Maxi Kleber. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's LaRavia in at the small forward spot. That's the Laker 5.
At the line for Los Angeles, Marcus Smart, shooting one.
And that one falls for Smart. And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
Conchar, good. The Lakers leading. Reeves outside. It's rebounded by Memphis. To the right side. Jerome finds Jackson. Over Vanderbilt. And it's Memphis with another.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
Kleber, the pass to Reeves. Smart, wide open, he fires. Off target with his three. The Grizzlies shooting has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want, when they want it. Jerome with it, guarded by Smart. Now Jerome, and the shot goes in, and it's a three-point Grizzly lead. Here's Smart. Pass to Kleber, fires for three. Conchar pulls it in. For Memphis, they've got a nice 3 of 3 to start the set. Out to the right wing. Aldama passes to Jackson. Now that one is his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Well, he's the defensive anchor, but Jackson Jr. is reminding everyone he is a force on offense as well.
Reeves the pass to Kleber, and he gets it to go. Kleber's got his first points of the game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Jackson. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Well, we know he can space the floor, but Jackson is still at his best in the paint.
LaRavia with the screen. Here's the three. Drills it from outside. LaRavia's got 5 now.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Big round of applause for your dance team.
And the Lakers with some changes. Connect comes in for Jake LaRavia. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Smart. And Memphis also making a switch. Morant's checked in. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Clock at 6. From about 16, Vanderbilt with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Reeves in the corner. Back to connect. Beyond the arc. Vincent misses. The Grizzlies with the lead. Jerome with it. Now here's Morant. In the center of things, Morant.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through.
The electric Ja Morant, the leader of this team, Stan. What's his focus need to be going forward?
Well, look, Kevin, I think it's pretty simple with Ja Morant. We know how good he is. Can he keep himself on the floor on a consistent basis, which for Ja means staying healthy and staying out of trouble. If he can do that, there's no question about his ability or his ability to lead this team.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. Over Vanderbilt. And he can't bank that one in. Lakers trail by 4. Now Reeves. Defended by Aldama. Reeves gets the bucket.
If the possession ends with a shot in close, you've done something right.
Morant, the bounce pass. Outside Jackson. Pass to Jerome. Down low. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Kleba with a screen on Morant. Reeves with it. He's picked up by Morant. So they take the lead. Reeves has got 4 points now in the quarter. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Pass to Jerome. Here's Jackson. Vanderbilt defending. Jackson down low. He's against Vanderbilt. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, that's the kind of aggressive play you want to see from Jaren Jackson.
We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but GA much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, range out beyond the arc, and his handle, I think it's underrated. One of the top two-way bigs in our league.
And that one falls for Jackson. Here's Doncic. He's got 9. Lets it go from deep. The triple! Doncic!
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, well, he is almost unguardable.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Hachimura against Jackson. Pass to Conchar. Jackson with the screen. Conchar with it. Working on James. Conchar can't get it to go. And a deep three from Doncic. The quick look, no good that time. Grizzlies have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. And he comes up with the deuce.
John Conchar.
Los Angeles has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Pass to Hachimura. Back to connect. And here's Doncic from the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball. Doncic has got the lead up to 3 now for Los Angeles. Morant passes to Conchar. Here's Jackson. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Hachimura. Inside, Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Morant against Doncic. Doncic with the block.
The anticipation is there for Luka on defense.
Pass to James. Over Conchar. It's a big high bouncing goes in. Now it's a 7-point Laker lead. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitant.
And let's also give them some credit for running the pick so well. They're making the most of their chances to score in transition.
Here's Ayton. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to Conchar. Here's Jackson. Morant outside. Pocket 4. Morant pulleys his way inside.
Yeah, so tough to knock Morant off balance, and he's so talented at keeping his focus on the basket.
James outside. Here's Ayton, and there's another one for the Lakers.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Morant passes to Conchar. Now here's Jackson. He's covered by Hachimura. From 6 feet, and Jackson finishes inside. Jackson's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
All right, fans, who wants a T-shirt?
Los Angeles making a switch here. Reeves is checked in. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Edey's checked in for Clark. Santi Aldama comes in for Jackson. Jalen Wells checked in for Vince Williams. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Conchar. .130 left in the first half of basketball. James looking it over. Launches from deep. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Aldama slams it in.
Well, pretty sure Aldama could bring down the standard if he wanted to.
Pass to Hachimura. So Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Morant with it. He's picked up by Doncic. There's 45 seconds left in the first half. There's a screen by Aldama. Just 5 on the clock. Caldwell Pope for 3. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game. Now Reeves. Doncic outside. That one's off. Still out of sync. Now here's Wells. James covering. Pass to Wells. Here's Morant. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Memphis 57.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been a clinic out there by Jaren Jackson.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Memphis has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Morant and Caldwell Pope are their guards. The front court is Wells and Jackson. And it's Edey in at the center position. Jackson dishes to Caldwell Pope. The 3 from Morant. Drains the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. It's on Luka Doncic. For Memphis, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
At the line for the Grizzlies, John Morant. Shooting.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Morant, no good on the free throw.
Well, the way that Morant is able to twist and contort through a defense, he is one of a kind in that regard.
And so it's Memphis with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. To the wing right side. Wells finds Jackson. Shoots over Hachimura. Jackson misses. The Lakers trail. Doncic outside. They get the rebound. Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, on certain nights when Ayton has the right matchup, he can go to work on him.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Wells in the corner. Outside Jackson. Shoots the 3. And again, Memphis no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Oh, Ayton in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, Kevin. John Morant able to fly with the best, but he said, sometimes I get knocked out of the air and hit the floor. After the game, you may feel that, so I just pick and choose, man. Hey, 2 points is 2 points. I get it done. That's all that matters. Guys, back to you.
He can still get up. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks. It's stolen by Hachimura. Pass to Reeves. And here is Ayton. He's defended by Edey. Reeves the pass to Doncic. No good with the triple. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Morant surveying the D. Now here's Wells. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Wells has got 6.
Well, we know all about Morant's unreal athleticism, but his vision is what really sets him apart.
Now here is Hachimura. No scoring in this one. Doncic outside. Reeves outside. 6 on the shot clock. Over Caldwell Pope off the left rim and out. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Morant against Doncic. Now here's Morant. Defense is right there, and that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. For 3. Doncic, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Doncic with the block. Morant with the bucket. Here's Doncic. He's got 15. Bullies his way inside.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Morant against Doncic. Floats one up. Rebounded by the Lakers. Doncic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Shot from 12. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Grizzlies have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Morant outside. Memphis moving that ball around. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Doncic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And a wide open look for James. And LeBron nails the 3.
And you know James isn't thinking twice about that shot. He knows he has the green light.
Morant outside. Just 5 to shoot. From the wing. Morant with another miss. Lakers leading by 3. Doncic from deep three-point land. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 3 assists in the game. And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Clark, he's checked in for Edey. Santi Aldama comes in for Jalen Wells. And it's Ty Jerome in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Morant outside. Pass to Aldama to end the run. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
Yeah, really strong offensive thrust there, but then how about the defense able to negate that attack?
This is his first free throw of the game.
And a look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
And he makes the first.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Here's Morant. And he banks in the layup. Morant's got 7 points for the quarter.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Oh, Ayton in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Jerome with it, guarded by Doncic. Jerome passes to Morant. 6 to shoot. And then Morant slams it in.
Well, this is what the fans want to see. Morant showing off all of his superb athleticism.
And here is Doncic. He's got 20. At the elbow, it's James. And it's blocked. Morant against Reeves. Jerome in the corner. Clark sets a screen for Jerome. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more. Lakers leading by 4. And the 7-footer, Santé Aldama. You know, Stan, he looks like a guard out there at times.
The way this guy has improved since he's come into the league is phenomenal. You know, this is a guy who's gotten better as a shooter, more consistent, more efficient. But then he's added, like you said, his ability to put the ball on the floor and attack the basket, and his ability to pass off the dribble. This is a very skilled kid.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him. And some changes here for the Lakers. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for 8. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. And Jake LaRavia is subbed in for Austin Reeves. Now here's Morant. 17 points in the game. A 3-pointer off the mark. From deep LeBron. Whoa! James showing the range.
As if the league didn't have enough to worry about with LeBron. He's just become a better and better jump shooter.
Clark, a screen on Vanderbilt. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Now, here's Vanderbilt. He has 5. Pass to LeBron. Kleber with a screen on Morant. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Jerome against Doncic. Latrey. Aldama with the rebound.
And he's been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
That one drops for him.
Well, over the course of the night, he's been taking shots he's comfortable with, and it's working.
James against Morant. Floats it up for James. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
Austin Reeves is checked in for Doncic. Williams, he's checked in for Memphis. Conchar comes in for Morant. Jerome with it. James defending. To the paint. It's tipped. Here we go. One-on-one. And again, no good by the Lakers. Williams in the post. He's defended by LaRavia. And they get it back. Another shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
All the officials are all over that one.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
First free throw is good. Smart's checked in for Los Angeles. No good on the second free throw. Lakers leading by 7. Arabia passes to Reeves, and it's blocked. Here's Jerome. It's good. Jerome's got 8.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Reeves the pass to Laravia. Back to Reeves. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Reeves. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Aldama with the ball. Vanderbilt defending. Clark kicks to Williams. Aldama passes to Clark. Shot clock at 5. Yes, that goes in. Konchar's got his second basket of the game.
Well, that's where you want to be, getting those easy money looks.
Bounce pass from Reeves. Smart passes to Reeves. Offline with his 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Jerome. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
Connect, he's checked in for Jake Laravia. The Lakers leading. Reeves outside. Launches it from deep. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Lakers lead by 2. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great pass.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Jared Vanderbilt. Marcus Smart is out there with Austin Reed. Then there's Hayes, and it's Connect in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Now Jackson, after Marcus Smart missing on that last 3-pointer. Shot clock at 6. Back to Clark. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Jerome.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
And the Lakers making a change here. Coloco's checked in. Jerome against Smart. Pass to Connect. Here's Reeves. Konchar covering.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Smart against Jerome. Clark outside. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by Coloco.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Here's Connect. And he uses the glass on the way. And now a 6-point Laker lead.
Not just a jump shooter. Connect is very capable of capitalizing inside.
Williams finds Jackson. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Jackson's got 29 in the game.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Outside Williams. Pass to Clark. Clark, a screen on Smart. Bounce pass for Jerome. Picked by Clark. The long distance three is buried. Now just a 1-point Laker lead.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Smart on the wing. Guarded by Jerome. Smart misses. Memphis has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Memphis moving that ball around. Clark, a screen on Reed. Driving the lane. Conchar, the pass to Clark. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Williams can't hit. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Here's Smart. No good on the fadeaway. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Pass to Jackson. Clark gets a screen for Jackson to the middle. And slam dunk by Clark. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the
fajita. So both teams making some changes here. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allie.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. Clearly, there's no doubt in the coach's mind. He told his guys, look, we're in this. All it takes is a couple of stops and a couple of buckets. It's yours for the taking. Now go out there and take it. I like his confidence. Guys?
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Here's Morant. After Luka Doncic's bucket, Jackson has the open look. Good. And the nice assist from Morant.
Wow. Jackson Jr. lightning quick.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Well, look, you need a bucket, go to him. This is exactly what he's built to do.
Here's Morant. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Pass to Vanderbilt. Now Vincent, guarded by Morant. Back to Vanderbilt. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Well, you got to credit Jackson Jr. He just stuck that big hand out there and swiped it away to start that break.
Here's LaRavia. Here's Doncic. Morant with the steal. Down low, Clark. And then Clark slams it in.
Yeah, anyone can appreciate the skillfulness of Morant's passing.
Doncic against Jerome. Pass to Vanderbilt. Good on the bucket.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Jerome, no good. Lakers have gone 5 of 8 shooting as they've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Pass to Doncic. Here's LaRavia. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Morant. Morant off the bounce. It's good. Morant's got 13 points in the second half.
And this is what's so special about Morant's game. His mobility and his explosiveness.
Doncic fires from way outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
You just don't realize how difficult it is to hit a shot that deep. And that was sweet.
Here's Clark. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Lakers trail by 3. Vincent the pass to Kleba. Doncic bounce pass. And the rejection by Jackson. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Grizzlies.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And during this game, they sliced the D apart by just attacking the rim, flat out dominating them inside.
And that one misses. And the Lakers with some changes. DeAndre Ayton's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Austin Reeves comes in for Jake LaRavia. And LeBron's subbed in for Vincent. Then for the Grizzlies, Edey's checked in for Clark. Jalen Wells comes in for Williams. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Ty Jerome. And the second free throw, good.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
And stolen by LeBron. Floats one, and it's Morant with the rebound. Morant's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And they double up Morant. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Jackson kicks to Wells. Wells sets the pick for Caldwell Pope. 4 on the shot clock. Jackson. And another basket for Memphis. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Pass to Doncic for the 3. Here's Ayton, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Ayton's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, Ayton is quite literally a house in there.
Here's Jackson. Vanderbilt defending. To the paint. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Morant. Jackson's got 9 points in the quarter.
How about those points from Jackson? Big time.
Reeves outside. James. Oh, and wide open, nails the J.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Now here's Morant. Jackson outside. Now Edey, and stolen by Ayton. Doncic. And there's the dunk.
And that's a huge score by Ayton. His team needed it, and he delivered there.
Morant against LeBron. Right side Jackson. Now Edey trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense in anticipation there to stop. Doncic fires. Ayton got it to go off the glass.
And the D getting outwork there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Now here's Morant. 1:41 left here in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. With their shot. Cleared away by Ayton. Lakers leading by 4. Here's Doncic. Now Vanderbilt. Reeves outside. Jacks up a 3. And they'll get another chance.
Oh, great job there, tracking down the long rebound, and the clock will continue to run.
Jackson.
Really tough to disrupt the rhythm of Jackson Jr. on action.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. Hachimura is checked in for Vanderbilt. second and 2 is good. That narrows the lead down to just 3.
He gets them to within 1 possession, but that miss puts a lot of pressure on their defense.
Edey with the steal. Hachimura against Caldwell Pope. Puts up the 3. Zach Edey for 3. Cleared away by Eaton. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah. First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for 2, LeBron James.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Look, that's a pressure moment, and he came through.
And we have a timeout called by Thomas Isolo. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Moran outside. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Access there denied by DeAndre Ayton.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
At the line for Los Angeles, Austin Reeves, taking 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, that's a good job of capitalizing at the line, adding some cushion to their lead.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're trailing by 7. Guys, what's your take?
Licking their wounds. It hasn't come together for them tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
Hachimura rips it down. So Los Angeles takes the win, probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Luka, you played well tonight, and your team got the win. Those two usually go together, but what else made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. You know, I think it was a great game today. You know, we step up together, play good defense, and it was a great win.
Team defense goes a long way. Thanks, Luka.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game,